Gumby, and today I'm going to show you an advanced hip mobility routine. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find myself a comfortable spot on the wall, and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to something. If you don't have a pad to hold on, you can just brace yourself like so. If I'm holding onto the wall with my right hand, I'm going to post with my left foot, and I'm going to reach out with my right leg. Now, I don't want you to think of this as locking your knee out. Literally, pull your toes into yourself as if you're doing Jiu Jitsu foot, lead out with your heel, and make your leg as long as possible. Now, bracing myself on the wall, what I'm going to go ahead and do is extending this leg out. I want to feel as if the energy is kind of coming through my core, down through my leg, and out my heel. I'm going to swing up as high as I can to one side, and as high as I can to the opposite side, making big swinging motions. Forward and backwards. Now, because I'm leading with my heel, these big powerful motions are not only going to swing myself and my torso all around. This isn't exactly a pretty motion up here. Okay? If I wanted pretty, I'd go ballet style and point my toes and come up and down like so. Might not be pretty, but that motion is going to go ahead and power a lot of my motions and ability to turn my body, and a lot of times it's going to power my ability to turn my opponent. Find that space on the wall, lead out through heel. Again, feel it come from your core, through your leg, out your heel. We're going to swing up as high as we can to both sides. Okay? If your torso is moving all the way around, that's fine. Notice when I do this too, I'm keeping my leg essentially locked out the entire time, reaching out for my heel the entire time. Okay? That's because I want the maximum amount of power. If your leg has this tendency to kind of whip around, there's not any power there. You're never going to move anybody. So I recommend starting 10 times with each leg. Depending on how long your leg is, it might take longer or shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The second move in the series is going to be fairly similar, but instead of going front to back, we're going to go side to side. Bring yourself up to the wall with your palms facing it, and take a couple of steps back until you're forced to lean into the wall. Your shoulders should be way past your feet at this point. Now go ahead, put one leg straight out, again, Jiu-Jitsu foot, leading with the heel, and swing it like a golf club. I'll go ahead and swing it from one side to the other, to and fro, left to right, as high as I can go to both sides. You want that big motion, that big follow through in the same way that almost every sport. You know, you don't stop swinging a baseball bat when you make contact with the ball, or a golf club when you make contact with the ball. You go ahead and follow through on this. The power you're going to learn how to generate off of this is not only going to move you in a lot of cases, this will help move your opponent. Both hands to the wall. Take a couple of steps back so you're really relying on the support and leaning into it, so your shoulders are past your feet. Put one leg straight out, Jiu-Jitsu foot lead through heel. High as you can to one side, high as you can to the opposite side. Big motions. You can go ahead and count that out 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This next variation is essentially a pendulum motion now, except we're on the ground. You'll start off on your side, pretty much fetal position. Arms curled in, legs curled in. Take your top leg, reach out with your heel, pull your toes in. We're going jiu-jitsu foot on this. And use that arcing motion, crescent kick if you will, and use that to swing. Turn yourself out to the opposite side. Go ahead and make a return. Switch your legs. Bottom leg always tucks in. Top leg always reaches out. Swing that out as hard as you can to the opposite side. And use that to turn yourself. Again, make that leg long from your core through your leg to your heel. And use that motion to go ahead and turn yourself. Again, that motion will not only learn to turn yourself, but eventually you're going to have to turn the opponent that's on top of you right there. Notice when I do this, I allow this pendulum motion to take me utterly and completely to the opposite side before I switch my legs. Big motion. Big motion. Hey, I like watching BE boys too, but if you try to flare and switch your legs in midway, you're never really going to generate any power to turn your body. From my core, through my hips, through my heels, one big motion, let it take you all the way over. Let's do that 10 times each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you made it through that routine, let me give you a little bit of warning. This one's a bit tougher. I save this a bit more for the advanced classes. We'll go ahead and start off in a dead bug position. Hands off the ground, feet off the ground. I'll go ahead and exercise my core, lifting my chin up to the ceiling, getting my shoulders off the ground. I really just want to be on the small of my back in this case. I'm going to take one leg, reach out as far as I can, again leading with that heel, the jiu-jitsu foot, turn it about 45 degrees. And I'm going to slash that leg out in a 45-degree angle pointing towards my toes are. And use that to turn my body. Full extension as we swing back and get that turn. Bring it back, full extension, and get that turn. Notice as I do this, I'm keeping my leg extended as I do this. Again, if I just try to whip it out, if I bend with my knee, no power, I'm not going anyplace on this. Now, the key elements to be able to make this work is number 1, keep your core tight. You really want as little surface area on the ground as possible to make this turn. Number 2, no cheating. Now, a lot of times I'll say the process is more important than the result. Okay? I'm trying to make this turn completely, because I have no hands or feet on the ground, really anything, completely on the action of that circular pendulum motion. This motion will come in handy for a lot of your sweep setups, your arm bars, and things like that. A good measuring stick on this is how few kicks it takes you to turn in a complete circle. On a very good day, maybe 4 for me. Let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat that. But even if you can't beat that, measuring it against yourself, see how many turns you can get in a circle, is a good way of measuring your progress. I promise you, the better you can do these pendulum motions, work out your hips, both from a core strength perspective and a technique perspective, the more this will help out your jiu-jitsu. Happy training!